This is group 4 for our social psychology project. I'm Sophia and I'm a nursing major with a minor in addiction studies, and I'm a junior.
I'm Theresa. I'm a human development and human services major with 2 minors in social work and psychology, and I'm a senior.
I'm Claudia, and my majors are psychology and law and society, and I have a minor in victim studies.
My name is Carly. I'm a senior, and I'm a psychology major with a minor in addiction studies.
My name is Emma. I'm a senior, and I'm an art therapy and studio art major.
For our helping experiment, we decided to pretend that we were short of money at the vending machine. So we asked the people walking by if they had any spare change on them. We each asked about 4 students that we didn't know personally to prevent any type of bias. Our hypothesis included that if we stood by the vending machine asking for money, we would be more likely to encounter students than faculty members. We hypothesized that the students would be more likely to offer to pay if they did have the money on them, and if they did not have any spare change or extra cash, they would ignore us or apologize and say that they didn't have it. Our results are as followed.
With my experiment at the vending machine, I asked 4 students for about $1. 2 of those students were able to give me the dollar exact change. The other 2 students apologized, claiming they had no cash on them or card, and they did not give me anything.
So when I did my portion of the experiment at the vending machine, I took Professor Pratico's suggestion and I asked 2 people if they could swipe their card, and then the other 2 people if they had cash on them. And I noticed that when I asked them if they had a card, they would just walk by and not listen to what I was saying. And then if I asked for the cash, the people actually stopped, but they didn't have any cash on them, so I wasn't given any money. And so I noticed that I feel like when you need help on campus, or if you're looking for a friend to help you with something, it's always going to be people that you know. It won't be strangers that will help you most of the time.
So for the 4 people that I asked in the experiment on the vending machine, one of them was able to give me the exact change. I asked for 75 cents and she had 75 cents on her. Then another individual, I also asked for the 75 cents and she wasn't able to give me 75 cents, but she said, I only have 25 cents on me, you can have it if you want. And then the other 2 individuals didn't have any cash on them. One of them told me that they didn't have their wallet on them, and then the other individual told me that they didn't have a credit card and that they had no cash on them at the time.
For my part of the experiment, 2 out of the 4 people ended up giving me money. The first person that I asked for $1, they ended up giving me $1. And then the second person I asked for 25 cents, and they didn't have any spare change, but they ended up giving me $1. And that was it.
I asked 4 people, all for 25 cents. 2 of the people said that they didn't have their wallet on them when I asked, and 2 of the other people told me that they didn't have 25 cents but had like 5 cents or 10 cents.
Based on our experiment results, our hypothesis was accurate in the idea that we were more likely to encounter students and they would offer to give us change or cash if they had it on them, and then if they didn't, they would apologize or just ignore us.
We also just wanted to clarify that we didn't take money from anyone once we knew whether they were willing to give us the money or were not for whatever reason. We just told them that it was part of an experiment, that we didn't actually need their money, and thanked them for their participation. For this particular experiment, we also decided to ask 4 students each that we didn't know personally in order to prevent bias. But for further research, you could conduct this experiment and compare your results by asking individuals that you do know personally, either your friends or just someone you knew from class. And you could also ask faculty and staff, and then compare those results to asking students and analyze all those different variables into how they affect the results of the experiment.
And I think in terms for this project, I believe people had the intentions of helping us, but we live in a time where not a lot of people carry much cash on them anymore because everything is technology based, but also people are a little weary about giving out credit cards to strangers. So overall, I think people have the intentions to help us. And the end.